David, languishing in 10th place. In fact, he's further down than that because he hasn't really got a successful lift in on the clean and jerk, so he hasn't got a total at the moment. But he's going for 197.5. So this would give him 360.5,
which would in fact put him in the lead at the moment.
Yes, that would put him 5 kilos ahead of Mitru again.
Needs to hold.
Oh, he won't have been happy having to hang that bar on his head for such a long time. Now, he goes ahead of Mitru. The only thing is that Mitru is lighter, so even though it's still the 5 kilo advantage, Mitru's got a little bit closer because he's got the lighter body weight. So it's Yeliashkov, Mitru, 367.5, plays 362.5. Then Badir, who like Mitru has got 2 lifts left, he's on 360. And Kapanitsyan has got 1 lift left on 360. And a bit slightly worried that we haven't seen Kapanitsyan for the 3rd lift.
Yes, I don't think he's coming out for a 3rd lift.
Zhang Zhugang, the other man, the world record holder, we must not forget him, or indeed Vanev of Bulgaria. Now this is Nadir, 190 kilos the first one. That gave him a total of 347.5. He's now trying to go 357.5 with a 10 kilo increase. This is a big question he's asking himself.
Yes, and of course this is another of the ex-Bulgarian lifters favouring the closer grip on the clean and then taking the hands wider for the jerk.
Well, that's real fight. Come on.
Needs to hold.
Steady, feet in line. That is a really gutsy effort.
Qatar.
Spirit of Qatar. Good stuff. It's always great when you see someone really fight for it like that.
Yeah, it seems like there's a bit of needle between the Qatars and the Bulgarians.
Well, because these guys, in a tough way, were regarded as the 2nd string Bulgarians. So they're now proving, no, we weren't the 2nd string. Now here's the other one. From Nada to Bada. Very complicated.
This will actually put him into 2nd place overall, if successful.
Yeah, he was on 195, so this will take him to 365 as a total. Leap ahead, but still be behind Yeliashkov. Still has 1 more lift.
And he hasn't made a mistake yet. Oh, lovely. Nice.
Well, this is the man they paid most of the money for.
Certainly the most convincing clean and jerk in this class so far.
We're only 6 kilos short of the world record. I wonder whether we're going to get there. It may be, David, that they might just fall shy of it. So here's Kapanitsyan. He has got that 1 lift left, and well, we thought he might call it a day. He's never been a great force in this, but he's taking a huge lift now for him. 10 kilos up. He opened on 190, didn't get it. Then he did get it the 2nd time. He would have had a much easier path up to 200 kilos. So he's trying here to really go back to 370 and get it into the lead, which might just give him a bronze medal overall if all the luck went his way. But he's got to get this first, and he's got 10 seconds.
Yes, obviously had some massage on that calf.
4.
Well, that's good.
He needs to chuck this. This is the moment, possibly for a medal.
Oh.
was going to get that. I really thought he was there. The split was good.
Not known for his clean and jerking, but that was impressive. I know he didn't get the lift, but it was. I didn't think he'd get anywhere near it.
Well, it leaves him out of the overall medal race. He's got a silver from the snatch, and of course he's got the world record in the snatch. But just buckles when I thought he was going to complete it. Well, Armenia still centre stage. This is his teammate, also going for 200 kilos. Now, this would take him up to 360, and that's the same total as Kapanixian, his teammate. And Malikian would actually go ahead in the total. So the young man could impudently overtake Kapanixian. Kapanixian, I suppose, not being unkind, at 31, coming to the end of his career, whereas the other man, this man, plenty of years ahead. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Very good. So these Armenians are really producing good performances. Loves that, and that's thank you very much. And the Battle of the Armenians has been won by Arsen Malikian at the age of 23, getting ahead of Kakatur Kapanixian. So that's his personal moment to take back to Armenia.
Yes, hard clean, followed by a very, very solid, strong jerk.
State of play. Galiashkov of Bulgaria leads. He's got one lift left, and this is the one. He's going to 200 kilos. If you give him a total of 370, but only 5 kilos behind him, if he gets this, that is. Badir with 1 to go. And 7.5 kilos back, Mitru of Greece with 2 to go. And then catch up, Zhang Zhugang of China, Vanev of Bulgaria, both of those men with 2 lifts to go. So this is far from over. Looks good. 3 whites, 370. Now it's wait and see. Very interesting how Vanev moved up from 1997 from 70 kilos to win in 98 to 77, and here's Galiashkov moving up from 69 last year to try and win the 77 this. And jerk, the final phases of lifts. On stage now, the world record holder, 4 position, coming from way back at the halfway stage in the snatch, only 8th place. Now trying to lift 202.5 kilos.
Which he does.
And this is going to really zoom him up the table. Galiashkov of Bulgaria leading with 370, ahead of Badir of Qatar in 2nd place on 365, and 202.5 to go with 162.5. Takes Zhang into bronze medal position on 365 behind Badir, because he's, well, in fact, they're on exactly the same body weight. So it's going to be a question of who lifted first, who was drawn first, if it comes down to that, which goodness knows, let's hope it doesn't. Now here's Mitru, the only hometown boy in the competition. Yakovu, the coach, looking on. So Mitru, 6th at the halfway stage, only 165 kilos, going for 202.5. This would give him
367.5, so we'll put him into 2nd place.
Absolutely.
At the moment.
Oh, it's heavy, but he often looks pained. Split, fights for it. Yes. Yes. And victory. Dimitru of Greece puts himself back in medal contention. It's 2-1. Now, the central referee didn't like that. So let's have a look why, David. What did you spot?
I thought it was a good lift. I thought it was a hard lift. It was a well-fought lift.
Dimitru, the man who missed an Olympic medal in 1996 in the 76 kilo class by 5 kilos, but that looks all right to me.
Yeah, it's perfect.
This man missed a medal, finishing 4th in the snatch. Formerly Peter Tanev, now Sayan Nayef Badir. I should say it's Nadir. My apologies, I've got confused now between the two of them. I think like Formula 1, they should have a different number on this. On there.
Well, he's having a really good day. Look at that.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
That's taking him to 360. Again, he's not in the medals. But he really has improved. Sufyan Abbas Nadir, to give him his correct name, from Qatar, formerly Andrei Ivanov. One of the 8 transfers. And these guys are really laying it down to their former teammates. And you're absolutely right. I'm sure there's needle here. We want to prove it that we're the team. And it's not only the lifters, it's also the coaches that have gone with them. It was a package deal.
So the bar now going to 205 kilos. We're just 1 kilo off of the world record. And this time, is for Bader.
This time it will be for Bader. It's like better and worse, really, isn't it? Now, this is a really important lift. This would give him 370. Now, let's just take this alone. Zhang Zhugang's got 1, and Mitru's got 1.
And the important thing with this is that it will actually put him into the lead by virtue of lighter body weight over Playman.
But the interesting, Vanev has still got 2 to go. So this is his 3rd attempt. It's going to put him into a medal position.
But it's going to put him into the gold if he succeeds at the moment.
Absolutely. But he still could be pushed out of that gold medal position because of the number of lifters that there still are. But nonetheless, he's got a good chance of a medal here if he can do this.
Well, he's looked good so far. He's got every lift in.
6 out of 6, it's there. So, the new leader, by virtue of lighter body weight, the former Bulgarian Peter Tanev, takes over from Plamen Yeliashkov. 2 weeks ago, they were teammates. Now they're rivals.
There's no mistake with those elbows, really high.
Chucks this very solid. And makes no mistake once it's there. Mitru also going for 205. No attempts at the world record here. This is about winning the class. 205 kilos would take him to 372.5. It would give him the gold medal position, but it would drop to 2nd. Yeliashkov would go to bronze, but there's still Zhang Zhugang, and there's still 2 lifts for Vanev.
Or is it 3? This will take him to 370.
That's 372. Mitru's got 372.5.
No, he snatched 165. This is 205, so this will take him to 370.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
My apologies. My apologies. It would put him in. It was keep him where he is basically because of body weight. Oh well, no, he goes 2nd.
And he's had a good day.
1. They made him wait for an eternity there. But the centre judge is being very particular today. Not for the first time isolated in terms of decisions, but you're right, David, just 2.5 kilos up, but it gives him 370.
Well, that actually puts him into 2nd place.
Now, the situation here is that Badir leads, Mitru's 2nd, Yeliashkov's 3rd. Zhang Zhugang, the world record holder, is going for a new world record in a moment.
He has to.
He has to, and there's Vanev still lurking in the wings with 2.
Well, as I said, Vanev has done 212.5, so he could literally come from nowhere.
Now this is 5 kilos up. This is going to put Zhang Zhugang onto the same total as Badia. If he does, he'll go 370, and they're on the same body weight. Can he do it? Oh no, he can't! Zhang Zhugang, the Olympic champion, the Asian champion, the Asian Games champion, finishes. And that means that Qatar now definitely have got their first ever World Championship medal, and it could be gold. It could be gold.
But let's wait and see what Vanev wants. What does he want? Vanev is going for 212.5 kilos. This would bring him up to 370, which would actually put him in the lead, which would actually put him back
in the lead. He's going to be in the lead because he's got 355. 12.5 is going to take him to 12.5 kilos up, 367.5. 367.5. He's got a total at the running total at the moment.
No, it takes 70 because he's already done 197. So 212 will take him to 370, which will actually put him into second place by virtue of
what? Hang on a second.
Body weight.
He's going 15 kilos, is this?
This is a 15 kilo
15
jump. And a world record by 7 kilos. Oh my God, look at this.
Unbelievable.
This is incredible.
I have not seen a 15 kilo increase lifted yet.
But he's still got one to come. Remember, he still has a lift to come.
So this could be the European champion who represented Bulgaria in May of this year, now representing Qatar, is one lift away because he's in the lead. He's in the lead. Now, the only thing is, David, we have to go back to the start list because they're both on the same body weight. Now, Vanev was on the top of the list. Badia is on the list.
So the bar remains on 212.5. One lifter remains in this competition. It's Vanev of Bulgaria. So has 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining.
Now, David, let's go through this because it gets quite controversial. If Vanev lifts this and has the same weight, 370, he actually is on the same body weight as Badia. Badia's got there first. Now, therefore, Badia gets the gold medal?
Yes.
Because he's lifted, but 76.
Well, Vanev weighed in at 76.47, and Badia was 2.6. So this doesn't actually give him the gold. This puts him in the silver medal position, but it does give him the gold on the clean and jerk, and it does give him a world record.
So Badia of Qatar.
Can he do it?
He can't do it, and it's Qatar. They've paid the money, and they've got the prize. Peter Tanev.
Well, again, it's down to the man who got all the attempts in.
Salem Nayev Badia, 27 years of age, from Shumen in Bulgaria, is world champion at 77 kilos, following his European triumph at this weight 6 months ago.
That's right, and it's a silver medal for the Greek. And Yeliaskov coming in third place. All three lifters, incidentally, totaling 370 medals, places being decided on body weight.
Well, whatever the discussions, the arguments, the Bulgarians will have plenty to chew on here. They sold the second string, and the second string have turned over the number ones. Well, at least Badia's got ahead of Yeliashkov and, of course, Vanev. So, for the first time, the man formerly known as Peter Tanev, now known as Badia of Qatar, takes Qatar's first World Championship title. A total of 370 kilos. But a man who weighed in at 76 kilos, 26, lighter than his closest pursuer, Victor Mitru of Greece, who weighed in at 76, 67, 370 also. But tonight, only good enough for silver. And a bronze medalist in the overall 77 kilo championship, Plamen Yeliashkov of Bulgaria, also on 370 kilos. Time very shortly for us to take our leave. Let me remind you of our website, www.weightlifting.de. Tomorrow it's Mark Hooster versus Pyrrhus Dimas at 9:30 Central European Time, 8:30 for all of you in the British Isles. Myself, David Goldstrom and David Morgan. Bye-bye from Athens.